What's going on, guys? My name is Blue Wolf, and today I'm be talking about how I met this weird person on Instagram. Okay, so I was just, well, it wasn't on Instagram. It was on Chat Roulette. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but yeah, I was on that, and yeah, I just met this weird guy. He's like, I don't know if he's Indian or something, but yeah, I met him on Chat Roulette. And so like we were talking, you know, how regular people do. And then he just brings up, he's like, your face is so pretty. And I was like, oh, cool, thank you, bro. But and then I was like, I'm not gay though, so like, I don't know why you said that. And then he said, well, your face is just pretty. And then I told him, I was like, well, I don't know how my face is pretty. I literally get bullied at school every day on how ugly I am. And then he said, well, the only reason why they're making fun of you is because you have something that they don't, and and they would want something from you. And I was like, I don't got anything, first of all. I don't got money, I don't got shit. So, yeah. And he's like, well, your face is really pretty. And then, I gave him my Instagram, and then we started talking from there. And then he's like, oh, you want to have the bad? And I was like, no, bro, I'm not gay, first of all. And then I was like, well, why would I want to have that with a boy anyways? And he's like, well, because I'm 20 I think he said he was 23 or 25. And then he said, well, I could get my wife and we're gonna put you between us and we're gonna, you know, do the bad. And I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. And he started sharing like his private information. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go. And then the very next day, he called me and said, hey, you wanna come to my house? And I was like, no, you literally live like halfway across the country. And then so I brought my sister Olivia into the call, right? And I brought her into the call, and I was like, listen, Olivia, this guy's like really weird. And she started taking just screenshots of him, so he put his face off. And he's like, oh yeah, I would do the bad with her too. And I was like, bro, I thought you were gay. And he was like, well, I'm bi. And I was like, okay, well, she's only 14 and I'm only 13. So you really can't do anything there. And then he was like, oh yeah, I can. We just don't have to tell the police. And I was like, if our mom found out that we went to wherever you live, she's gonna tell the police. And so he's like, no, I'm a hacker, bro. I'm a hacker. They can't do anything. I know they don't know no one knows where I live. And I was like, well, if they're the police, they could definitely tell you where you live. Well, tell where you live, because where you track this phone number from, well, where you track your Instagram thing from. And this guy was like rich, like he literally had the biggest house in the world. I don't know if he was renting it or it's an Airbnb, but like it was literally so getting big, bro. It's like, it's not even funny. Like, and I was like, oh my god, bro, are you rich or something? He's like, yeah. And then he showed me a picture of his girlfriend. I was like, damn, she low-key kind of fine. And he's like, yeah, I'm a lucky man, da 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 da. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go. And then so I left the call. And he just spammed me saying, can we have the bad? Can we have the bad? And I was like, no. But my brother finally heard it, and he told my mom. And my mom didn't care for the whole week. And then started to get like really bad. He figured out like all my private information, and he told me on Instagram, and I was like, okay, buddy, you need to chill, you need to stop, and please get away from me. And he just kept on egging it on and egging it on to the point where I had enough of it. I blocked him, and then somehow he made a new Instagram. Kept on doing that. I literally was like, okay, listen, do you want to talk to me so bad? So, like, I was like, listen, do you want to talk? You really want to talk to me so bad, right? He's like, yeah, you're so beautiful, da 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 da. And I was like, just stop, bro. I'm not gay. I don't like that stuff, bro. Just stop, bro. You're literally harassing me right now. I will call the police on you. And then he stopped for about like 2 months, I would say. 2 months. And then he texted me back saying, listen, I'm sorry for all that gay crap, and I want to hear my apology. And he's like, I was like, okay, I'll let this guy apologize to me. We can be friends, right? And then his girlfriend sends me the bad on his phone. I don't know if like they're an open relationship, but why would his sorry, I'm sick. Why would his girlfriend allow that? Like, that makes 0 sense at all. And I was just like, what? What? I'm confused. And then he's like, listen, can we please just do it? And I was like, listen, if you keep on talking to me about that, I will literally block you. And then he's like, okay, I stop. And then we talked as friends for like maybe 3 weeks, and then he brought it up again. I was like, listen here, this is my last warning. You do it again, like, we cannot talk. Like, this is literally so nasty. This is a pedo, okay? And he's like, listen, I know, I'm sorry. Like, and I was like, kid, you literally said that you were sorry, like, for the past 4 months, bro. For the past 4 months. Are you stupid? And he's like, yeah, I actually have a disability in reading. And I was like, oh, cool. And then he's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but I want to end myself. I just got done killing 27 men. And I was like, what the hell? And so I called, and he said that he wanted to end himself. I don't know if I just said that. But, yeah, and so I called the suicide line, and they told me to call the cops. And I called the cops, and I gave them his Instagram name, and he was like, do you have a phone number? Do you have his phone number? I was like, no. But I have his Instagram, and I was like, and then they were like, oh, well, we're gonna come to your house, search through your phone, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, well, I just want this kid to go in jail because he literally told me that he's killed 27 men, which is, I didn't believe it at first until he showed me, like, actual, like, dead bodies, bro. Like, they were, like, full on dead in his house. He literally took a picture with all of them. Like, and I was like, just what? Like, what? Why would someone do that? And then he wanted to be like, oh, poor human beings. I would never hurt a human being. Da 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 da. I would never hurt a human being. Please stop. Please stop. I would never hurt a human being. Da da da. I wouldn't kill a human being. I wouldn't kill such a human. And he was like, and I was like, clearly you did, because you literally showed me a picture of you killing 27 men. Like, that's not okay. You clearly did it. And he was like, no, I did it. I was like, yes, you did, dummy. And then he left for like 30 minutes. He's like, here, listen, God's calling our names. He's watching us right now. Da, 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 da. I'm like, he's not watching you. God don't like you. God don't like ugly. And he was like, well, I would never do such thing to God. I would never kill one of his children. He's like, only person that I would kill is myself. And I was like, bro, just don't kill yourself. Just go to the cops and be like, hey, I killed 27 men in Texas. Oh, wait. I don't know if I can just say. But, yeah, he said he killed him in Texas. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm just joking. I was like, bro, just stop. We get it. You killed 27 men. You need to get help. You don't need to kill yourself. You just need to get help. You need to go to jail. And that's all. Like, and then he was like, oh no, why would I do that to a human being? I would never, ever. Here, look, I'll call him right now, because I think I still have him on Instagram. Hold up, guys. I cannot find him. Hold up. So, I think it was like a little Risa or something. Hold on. Damn, I just clocked that kid. Hold up. Risa. I don't know if he like turned off his Instagram or something, but yeah, or like I don't know, cause I can't find him. I was literally talking to him yesterday about the 27 men thing. Whatever, bro. Anyways, so yeah, back to the story. So yeah, yeah, I called him yesterday and he's like, oh yeah, I didn't really do that. I was just joking, da 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 da. Cause I thought he was lying, but he said that he lived in Israel, and I was like, you don't live in Israel. Didn't you? I was like, didn't you say that you live in Texas or something? And he's like, yeah, I live in Israel and Texas. And I was like, that makes literally no sense. Are you on something, bro? Are you literally on something? And he's like, no, I just did a little bit of and then he kept on stuttering. I was like, did what? Tell me, so you can get help. And he's like, coke. I was like, cocaine? He's like, no, coke. And I was like, what coke? Cocaine or like pop? He's like, pop and coke. And I was like, boy, if you don't get that out of here. Look, this kid just stole my kill. I would have had 11 kills. Anyways, I was like, boy, if you don't get that out of here. And he was like, bye. And I was like, okay, bye. I was like, I don't want to talk to you anyways. And then he told me my address, and I was like, what? Oh my god. And yeah. And recently, I don't know if you guys know. Here, this is gonna be 2 stories, okay? Okay, while the rest of this game ends. Because this story is short. Oh yeah, and after that, I never talked to the kid ever again, okay? Except yesterday. Well, I'm not gonna talk to him ever again, whatever. Anyway, so there's this girl named Savannah at my school, right? Yeah, so she's moving away, and like I'm just like really sad, and the only reason why she's moving away is because her ex-boyfriend was like, you're cheating on me with Paul, which is my name, of course. And he was like, she was like, no, I'm not. Literally, shut the fuck up, okay? And he was like, no, you really are, da 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 da. And then there's this kid named Isaiah, and he was like, he likes the girl Savannah. And he told this guy Christian that he would beat him up because he wanted to have the bad with her. And Isaiah, she's not gonna do anything with him because Isaiah's literally assaulted me, like literally bounced my head off the cement 20 times. Literally banged my head into like a I don't know if you guys have the lockers where you pull the little handle up and it unlocks the locker. Yeah, but he banged my head into that and it dented inside my head. And she's not gonna do the dirty with someone like that did something that bad to me, because me and Savannah are literally like best friends. Anyways, so yeah, he's not gonna do the dirty with him. Anyways, let's get back to the part where it's about Christian, okay? Me and Christian are kind of cool now, but listen. So he's like, oh yeah, he was looking at her, her butt one day, and she was like, why are you looking at my butt? And he was like, I'm not looking at your butt, I'm looking at what all is mine, which is, he said, what all is Paul's. And I was like, bro, what? Like, I literally just got dragged into it because I let Savannah use my phone. And he was like, oh yeah, that's Paul's all yours, da 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 da. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what? Like, just stop, bro. I didn't do anything. And he was pissed at me in 6th and 7th hour, and I was like, bro, why? Why did this have to happen to me? And then he understood it wasn't me the very next day. And then the very next day, I was told that Savannah was moving, and I was just like, I literally cried all day because she was moving because of him. Because literally all the things that he said to her. Looking at her butt. Her parents don't like that. Clearly. And I was just like, what? And then she's moving on Monday, so like I'm really sad right now, but I just want to tell you guys this. And yeah, it's messed up, and I'm out. Peace. Bye guys.